And the
That's
reason that
crazy.
the small streamers can't afford them is because the big ones jacked up the price. It's like,
It is true because even when I was trying to get Clippers and I wanted to pay, the Clippers want like a crazy amount of money. Clippers want a crazy amount of money. It's because they'll tell you like, oh, like a guy like D Green will be like, oh, what, dude? Okay, I'll clip for you. Give me $10,000 a month. And he's like, what? What you just say? $10,000 a month? It's because the big streamers are paying them 10 bands a month. And how can a guy like me who only has like 10 viewers pay that? We can't. So it's unfair. Yeah, exactly. He's 100% right.
TikTok, for instance, and I used to do this, but years ago, the TikTokers and the metas have changed. The metas have changed. But let's say 2019, Addison Rae, I got a homie, he makes music, and he wanted Addison Rae to do a dance to his song. It was either, I think it was end of 2019 or beginning of 2018, something, or end of 2018, something like that. But he was talking to Addison Rae, who, that Diet Pepsi song is just a banger, dog. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But off of that tangent, it was $500 that she was down. And then immediately, once she got signed to an agency, that 500 jumped to like 15K. And then that 15K quickly turned into 150K a couple of months later. So what I used to do is we would get the smaller ones, and then they would do it for a couple $100. But this is what happened. This is before labels caught on. Because once labels caught on to the game, they've got huge budgets. So they start handing TikTokers $1,500, $2,500 for even smaller artists to do a TikTok, do a dance or something. That was the meta at the time. So if they're handing $1,500, if you're a smaller artist,
All of it is fake. Is that not sad? Is it not sad that as a viewer, you started to believe the hype and you think these guys are bigger than they really are? You're like, oh man, Addison Rae just used this guy's clip, this guy's song in her dance. And you're thinking like, damn, this guy's popping. And behind the scenes, it's all fake. You're just paying people. It's transactions. It's fugazi. Kind of sad.
you used to be able to get 5 decently sized big TikTokers to do something. Now you can just do one. One is not enough. So you're priced out of the market. And that's what he's saying is going on with these streamers. The small streamers are priced out. So N3ON responds to this. And I want to play you guys that clip right now.
By the way, this has nothing against Ron. He's speaking his mind. I f with Ron heavy. This is why I don't think that's true. Because
I love when somebody's gonna insult you where they glaze you before they insult you. Hey, no offense to you, James Grander. I fuck with you heavy, but this, that, and this. It's like, what? the glaze before you diss them.
companies, right? Companies, are they watching streams? Are they going on Twitch looking at streams, twitch.tv/N3ON, Twitch, whatever? No. They're seeing the clips. They're scrolling. The executives, they're scrolling. They see this shit come up on their phones. Collabs. You hit up someone. They're not... No... Kevin Durant's not watching a Twitch stream, right? He's seeing clips. He's like, oh, this dude's funny as f***, bring him on. Or let me do some shit with him. The clipping industry is bigger than ever, and the Clippers need to get more respect for making careers. The Clippers made my career, right? They made my career, bro. No one sits down. The idea of sitting down watching streams is starting to die out, and it's more about scrolling. They want to see quick shit. Their minds are fucked. The world is so cooked. I'm the same way. Motherfuckers are scrolling every second, right? Seeing all this shit.
That's sad, bro. That's actually sad. And he doesn't realize that he's part of the problem, you know? You're talking about people having short attention spans. They have to be scrolling, yada, 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 but you're part of the problem, N3ON. You're literally part of the problem.
Actually, never mind. Let me not say that. But chat's going to be on my ass.
James says, flip-flopping. Weren't you in Don's chat because of Scott? He says, wait, so you really don't have 12 viewers? It's all bots in here? No way. He says, James be flip-flopping a lot lately.
All right. But nah, for real though, the clipping matters so much.
So N3ON is correct here. And N3ON, I would say, is one of the people that spends the most proportional to his income on Clippers. Like, this guy is spending a gargantuan percentage. And it's not like, oh, he's spending 100K on Clippers and he's making like $1 million a month. I don't know how much he makes, but the ratio is more like he's spending 400K and he's making $1 million. Like 40%.
That's crazy.
Like that. Just from what I've heard. And the numbers are subject to change, by the way. Like,
I hate to be that fake guy, and I just said that I don't want to do this. But what do you think would happen if I did do this? Chat? What do you guys think would happen if I did start dropping a bag on Clippers, like a real bag? You guys think it's worth it, or you think I'm a dummy? Dumb move. L. Scott for doing that one.
This was maybe last year or so. And he's right, but that's what makes streaming suck now.
He says, why Don? Is he cuter? Oh my God. This guy says, yeah, Rob.
It's like a communal
He's
thing in the
handsome.
chat. People are chilling in the chat. People recognize certain names in the chat. They recognize certain mods. Certain mods have like certain reputations. You see some other people in the chat. Maybe, you know, you hit them up with a whisper if it was on Twitch. You start talking to that person. Usually they played the same game. So now some people met off of that Twitch chat and now they're playing a game together and now they're friends. And they're friends because of the streamer. And the streamer doesn't have this pressure because the way that Neon talks, he's like, yeah, people don't want to watch streams. So why are you streaming? And this goes back to this guy's...
It's because he's not trying to build it organically. You know, the crazy thing is the times that we have collaborated with other streamers, especially on Monkey app, when we collaborated with Ant, when we collaborated with Contents Universe, we got new followers from that. I feel like if you're being a genuine streamer, a genuine content creator, and I need to go search. I need to start searching for other streamers to collaborate with, to do Discord calls with, to do shared streams with. I need to really get on my fucking grind and start reaching out to other streamers.